Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here today. And thank you, Councilman Fry, Chief Williams, Chief Snow, and other city, county, as well as the media for coming out today for this great event. This is an important issue for the county, the city, and other municipal fire services and the residents that they serve here in Sedgwick County. One of our jobs as policymakers is to look for operational efficiencies, productive partnerships, and better ways of doing public service. Sedgwick County residents want public officials to work together when it benefits the public good. The city and county have discussed fire service consolidation in the past. We want to keep exploring the benefits of fire service consolidation and service delivery. And we think we have the right people in place to make an informed, collaborative, and thorough review. Earlier today, the Board of County Commissioners hired Brad Crisp as Deputy Fire Chief for Fire District Number 1. Brad is a veteran firefighter. He will serve as the lead staffer on a review of fire service consolidation. Brad will work in close partnership with two other veteran firefighters, Fire District 1 Chief Doug Williams, whom he will report to, and Wichita Fire Chief Tammy Snow. They're a team. They will help us make a collaborative decision about how to provide the best fire service for all of Sedgwick County and every community inside of it. Wichita and our other cities and towns are ones that we are inviting to be partners, to be part of this process. Now I'm going to invite Councilman Fry to say a few words. After Councilman Fry speaks, Chief Williams will provide more details about the process and goals of fire service consolidation review, and then we'll take your questions. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Commissioner Dennis. I'm filling in for Mayor Longwell today, so thanks for the opportunity. I would like to start off by thanking Deputy Chief Crisp for your many years of service to our community, to the city, and your dedication. Thank you. We will look forward to continuing to work with you in your new role, and I really want to highlight the efforts of Chief Snow and Chief Williams to not only carry out their duty to protect our community, but to advocate for the individuals in our entire fire family. Now, as stated by Commissioner Dennis, consolidation is an issue that has been discussed for several years. Last year, we hosted a joint workshop with area fire service agencies, and we look forward to gathering robust feedback in this next phase of analyzing consolidation. We already trained together at the state-of-the-art Wichita Fire Department Regional Training Center, and we're currently working on a pilot program for integrated care of our most vulnerable citizens. So our departments support one another, not just at the scene of emergencies, but as a fire family. We've seen success consolidating other departments such as planning, MABCD, and we look forward to moving forward on what we determine as being the best possible solution for our community. Thank you.
I'm excited at this time to be able to introduce Brad Crisp as our new Deputy Chief to spearhead the consolidation project. I'm excited on the behalf of Sedgwick County Fire District 1 to bring Brad on board as the Deputy Chief to coordinate consolidation as well as provide some support services for our department. This position will research and evaluate all the aspects of fire consolidation, which will include the financial impacts, data analysis, and the legal requirements to do so. The process will determine potential cost savings, operational efficiencies, and the reduction of duplication of services of our departments. Chief Snow of the Wichita Fire Department and I have been working very closely to coordinate many joint efforts, including recruit training, specialty team training, fire scene rehabilitation, the optimal deployment program, the integrated care team, a common training facility, and improving our fire response model. I look forward to Chief Crisp being able to grab a hold of these projects that we've already started that are our common interests and being able to help us fulfill merging of those responsibilities. We've already seen improvements in the fire response deployment. I further expect combining some of our functional efforts within the next 12 months and the research and evaluation of the full consolidation or a functional consolidation to be done within 24 months. And Chief Snow has some words.
Thank you, Chief Williams. Our community is extremely fortunate to have Deputy Chief Chris in this current position, and I look forward to working with him in the very near future. An in-depth analysis of both departments' current operations is a very important next step. And I can say confidently that we have very dedicated leaders, both elected and departmental staff, that are very committed to providing the very best service for this community. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to open it up for questions, and we'll bring up the appropriate person to answer your questions.
Just to clarify, so the full consolidation will be happening, it's just that right now the review's to see how to best go about it, or is the review to discuss if this is going to happen for sure?
A little of both, honestly. We hope that we can have some type of full consolidation, but we have to work through the process, as there are two completely separate entities. And in addition, we have to be cognizant of places like Derby, who have a professional fire department, and we have a number of volunteer fire departments throughout Sedgwick County. So the consolidation really is a big piece of task to bite off right now, but we've got the right people in place. That's why we're bringing Chief Crisp over, is very intimately aware of what's going on in the city of Wichita. Worked very closely with Chief Snow and Chief Williams. So I can't give you an exact answer because there are so many variables.
And I know, go ahead. I know, some of the benefits you all were discussing were the cost savings and then also not having too many people respond to the same call or overlap. Can you talk a little bit more in depth about that?
Certainly. Let me have two fire chiefs talk a little bit about that.
One of the things that Chief Snow and I have worked on quite a bit since I've been in this position is looking at the overlap and where we overlap and where we can help each other to where we don't have so much overlap. But another piece of that factor is helping ourselves where they cover areas of the county that we're not close to, and we cover areas of the city that they're not close to. So it's a double-sided sword in this case, in that we will be looking at the duplication, but we'll also be looking at where we can help each other in areas that each one of us has a lack of coverage.
And also just the cost-saving aspect of it, can you speak on that portion?
The cost-saving aspects of it, there's many of them, especially in the operations and in the training. If we can use a common training facility instead of us both having training facilities or us going out of the county to other training facilities, that's a benefit to us, definitely cost-wise. And it keeps our response personnel closer to home at all times. Another thing that, if we combine our training, we can use training officers, we can use our medical and rehab officers to help each other and offset each other, and that way we don't have to hire as many personnel in that capacity.
And I know he kind of alluded to that it's a process, but as far as like a timetable, do you have an idea of when this will kind of roll out at all?
What I tried to touch on was Chief Snow and I, over the past 6 to 7 months, have been discussing many of these things, whether it's recruit training, whether it's the joint use of the training facility that they have, that's a superb state-of-the-art facility, and allowing us better access to it. And many of those things, whether it's optimized deployment, which is saving us a lot of money. It's a program we worked with Dr. Gallagher with OMD and with EMS that's keeping our units in service more. Many of those projects we've already undertaken and implemented. So we are working in the operational field level to already get there. What we have to need help on, and what we will research and have people working on, is the financial and legal and all of they say the devil's in the details, and for us, the operational piece and working together is the easy part. The hard part is actually digging into all of the surrounding difficulties, and we would expect that in 24 months to have an answer back.